A decision made today has the power to shape prices over the next 3 months. From the price tags you'll see in stores to the promotions that pop up online, the ripple effect has already begun. Warehouses are revising their plans. Some orders are being paused. Some companies say they're calm, for now, but no one is letting their guard down. So, what happened? A major tax hike was about to take effect. But at the last possible moment, the deadline was pushed back by exactly 90 days. This isn't a victory lap. It doesn't mean the danger has passed. It simply means the clock is ticking again, and the final call has been delayed until mid-November, right in the middle of the year-end shopping season. For now, the US keeps its 30% tariff on Chinese imports, and China keeps its 10% tariff on US goods. No new shock for the moment, but no relief either. Companies aren't cutting prices. At best, they're tweaking discount rates, offering slightly better deals, but keeping shelf prices mostly intact. Market reaction? Asian stock markets breathed a small sigh of relief. Oil prices ticked up slightly, sensing no collapse in demand, for now. The dollar eased a bit against some currencies. But the mood remains cautious. This was a shock delayed, not a problem solved. How it plays out in real life, toys and electronics, factories, mostly in Asia, have to plan months ahead. With triple-digit tariff threats hanging over them, suppliers raised prices. The last-minute delay doesn't undo that. You might see slightly bigger discounts, but no major price drops. Electronics distributors keep inventories tight because the risk could return in 3 months. Textiles. Easier to diversify production to places like Vietnam or Bangladesh, but stricter checks mean more paperwork and slower customs clearance. Miss the season by 2 weeks, and the whole plan unravels. Instead of cutting prices aggressively, companies shift their product mix. Automotive, highly dependent on imported parts. Even a small component shortage can halt production. Postponement doesn't lead to new factories, it just keeps current capacity running. Risk remains. Agriculture. The rhythm of harvests and exports can't change overnight. Postponement gives room for symbolic deals, but no big transformation. Farmers focus on price stability above all. Energy. If there's no shock today, demand holds steady. Oil prices may rise slightly, but refiners, shippers, and insurers won't make big changes. Everyone stays cautious. Politically. In Washington, the tone stays tough. In Beijing, responses are symmetrical but calm. Extensions buy time but erode predictability, something businesses rely on. The phrase, postponed for now, locks prices high without unlocking confidence. Big companies absorb the uncertainty. Smaller ones see margins shrink faster. The more patchy the exemptions, the weaker the sense of fairness. And while the US keeps the pressure on, China is accelerating trade with Southeast Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America, building long-term resilience. The next 90 days could bring a limited deal, small compromises, some technical tweaks, and a calmer market. Another extension. Markets breathe briefly but investment remains cautious. A breakdown. Triple-digit tariffs take effect, imports drop, shipping schedules collapse, and markets swing wildly. Practical takeaways for companies. Keep product origin and documentation fast and transparent. Add extraordinary tax change clauses to contracts. Plan marketing for both scenarios, delay or escalation. Shorten inventory cycles to stay nimble. Be upfront with customers about pricing. For consumers, don't expect baskets to get much lighter. Postponement isn't the same as a price cut. But it does reduce the risk of sudden hikes. Discounts may expand a little during the holidays, giving a small breathing space. Today's decision avoided a triple-digit shock. We gained 3 months. Shelves and warehouses are safe, for now. But uncertainty still looms, and the real test will come in November. Until then, expect cautious movement in business, small relief for consumers, and the same question hanging in the air. When the deadline comes, will prices, trade flows, and confidence improve, or will the cycle of delay and uncertainty continue into the new year?